Today's video is all about joining meetings. Now you might think, how are you going to create a whole video on just how to join a meeting? In Gmail, there's join a meeting, there's the ability to join a meeting from a calendar. There's so many different ways of doing things, just like in Microsoft Teams. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to join a meeting from a meeting link, how to join a meeting from a calendar invitation, whether that calendar invitation has come from someone external to your organization or internally, how to join from Outlook itself, how to join a meeting from a chat or a channel even, or maybe you're just on the phone with someone and you really want to join a meeting together so that you guys can share a screen or, just have a video call really quickly and seamlessly. But before we get into that, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am Shafina. I give you science-backed ways to look impressive amongst your colleagues when using Microsoft tools at the workplace, in front of your friends, in front of your colleagues. Well, actually, there's nothing science-based about it. Let's jump right into this demo, and don't forget, love this video, like this video, subscribe to it, do everything you need to so that you can continue to get more videos in your inbox, or however that works. I don't know, I just watch all these YouTube people and all they say is make sure to like and subscribe. So I'm kind of doing the same thing and I'm hoping that it works. All right, demo time, guys. So here we are, we're actually in Gmail right now, and what I'm going to show you is how to join a Microsoft Teams meeting from Gmail. So in this particular situation, Adele invited me to a meet and greet meeting. So all I need to do is open up the email invitation. When I open up the email invitation, I actually get an adaptive card that shows me the actual meeting details here. But right below that, you'll see the meeting details. And so here you have the ability to click here to join the meeting. Alternatively, you could dial in. Now, you may not always see a dial-in number. It depends on the actual individual who set up the meeting, whether they have an audio conference line or not. So in this situation, all we're going to do is click here to join the meeting. A new tab opens up in your browser. And when that happens, you have the ability to select from various options. So either you can open up your Microsoft Teams app directly from that link, or you could, the middle option here is to continue on this browser. So that's the option for individuals who do not want to download the Microsoft Teams app. Now, I recommend you do so. It's a much better user experience for you. But if you choose not to, simply click on continue on this browser. A new window will pop up for you where you are now waiting in a lobby to be let into the particular meeting, or you'll automatically join the meeting. But essentially, that's how simple it is directly from Gmail. Now, if you, in the event you are not able to find the particular email that was sent to you, I recommend you open up your Google Calendar and find the invitation directly from your Google Calendar, which you will then have the ability to find the link to join the meeting. So anytime it says click here to join the meeting, that's your cue to join the meeting. So that's a little glimpse into Gmail. Now we're going to go into Outlook. So I'm opening up my Outlook here. Now you'll see that I am actually in an Outlook inbox, but what I'm going to do is navigate to my calendar. And so in my calendar, I can see the actual meeting that I want to join. So because it's actually the scheduled time for this particular meeting here, you'll notice that I have the ability to join the meeting directly from my calendar without opening up the invitation. So I can click on join, and when I do that, the same thing happens where a new tab opens up and I'm given the options and how I want to join the actual meeting. Do I want to download the app? Do I want to continue on this browser? Or do I simply want to open the app that I already have on my computer? Now, if you do not see the join button like we did in the calendar, you also have the ability to right click on the actual meeting invitation, and you'll see the ability to join the Teams meeting directly from here. So if you wanted to join it a bit early, you have the ability to do so. Now, when you join a Teams meeting, the other person is notified that you've started that meeting. So nothing to worry about. It's just a little nice push notification that goes out to users that you've joined that meeting. Now, let's say you're actually in Microsoft Teams, and while you're in Microsoft Teams here, you're in the middle of a chat. So let's say you're having a chat with somebody within your organization. So I'm just going to navigate to the chat's functionality here, and you'll see that Adele and I are actually in the middle of a conversation, but you know what? Our message is not coming across clearly. So I'm simply going to, down at the bottom, and just let Adele know, hi Adele, I would like to have a chat. I will call you. So instead of, navigating to your calendar, setting up a meeting, getting that link for her to join, all you need to do in a chat is over on the right-hand side, you have your options, whether you want to start a video call directly with Adele or an audio call. And when you do so, you also have the ability to add additional users to that particular meeting. I could also schedule a meeting with her, and I don't need to actually navigate back to Outlook to do so. I have the option down at the bottom of my chat box here. You'll see a little calendar icon with a plus. So when I click on that, I simply open up a calendar invitation window where I can enter in the details for a calendar invitation, and I can save this and send her the meeting invitation. Now, I do not need to paste in a link for her to join the meeting. It simply automatically sets up every meeting as a Microsoft Teams meeting when you're using that functionality within Teams itself. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to actually start a meeting on the fly when, let's say, you're on the phone with someone. So you're having a conversation with someone and you need to maybe share your screen with them, or you need to have a video call with them. The simplest and easiest way to do that with anyone else, whether they're in your organization or not, is to, on the left-hand side of Microsoft Teams, click on the calendar icon. Now, you could, of course, schedule a meeting with that individual, but if you're in the middle of a conversation and you want to jump on a Teams call, over on the right-hand side here, you have the ability to click on Meet Now. When I click on Meet Now, essentially what happens is it starts a meeting for me. I can choose to rename the meeting here. I can also get a link to share with anyone that I want. So if I get a link to share this meeting with someone, I can then copy and paste this meeting invitation in an email. I can share it directly via email. I can copy this particular link to my clipboard by copying it. I can also just directly start the meeting. And once I'm in that meeting, I can also call individuals. So all I need to do is start the meeting. And when I start the meeting here, you'll see that I can also rename the meeting directly here. I can say renaming this meeting. I'm just going to mute myself, and then I'm going to join now. And once I'm in this meeting here, I also have the ability to invite others to this meeting. So maybe I don't want to invite anyone just yet. I want to get set up in my meeting. I can now invite people directly into this meeting. And the way I do that is I get a pop-up box. I can actually invite people once I'm in this meeting. So I get this dialog box here. So I can again copy the link for this meeting. I can share it via my default email application, which is Outlook, or I can close this dialog box. I can also open up the participants tab right here, which is located next to the red hang up button. Show participants, don't hang up. And you'll see that there's a dialog box that pops open on the right-hand side. So now I can actually invite people who are within my organization, who are within my Microsoft Teams tenant, or once again, I can click on share the invitation, which simply opens up that dialog box for me to copy the meeting link, and I can send it to anyone else that I want to join this particular meeting. Now, this is just scratching the surface in terms of Teams meetings, but all I wanted to do was show you how to join a meeting from Gmail, join a meeting from Outlook, join a meeting from Microsoft Teams, because the next few videos are really going to be more about, okay, now I'm in a meeting. What do I do?